Okay, Heather, we only have 17 minutes till our live show.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Madness.
Madness. And if you got to do it at 3 in the morning, you got to do it at 3 in the morning.
I had to tell a few people this morning to just relax.
And did they?
Don't run. Don't push me over. No.
There's never been this crazy that I've seen, and it's not worth it. I can't handle that.
It's over an hour. Are y'all okay if I cut in line? No, that's not right. And everybody's in great spirits, and today's it's a great day. Hey, do you think I just cut in line?
No.
Right here? Wait. Go. I need to go. All right. Out. What? Get out. Sorry. Robert, I think we need to go to a new live shot location. Hi, I'm Heather Hudgens with CBS5. Can we go live in front of your store?
Well, Shara and Darren, as you can see, we are on the set of American Idol. This is where it all takes place. We're looking around here, and it's actually a lot smaller than it looks on TV. All of the front row seats are designated for the contestants' family and friends. As you can see, we're in Ruben's section. Now, once the family and friends take their seats, the judges take their places, and of course, the fans fill the house, the magic begins. Sit tight and listen up. In the next couple of minutes, we are going to give you a special all-access pass, a behind-the-scenes look at American Idol.
No one can even imagine what they go through.
I mean, they're obviously taking this very seriously.
If they're bad, they need to go. If they're good, they need to stay.
And all of these contestants tell me they're determined to stay. Even if it means working 16 hours a day, practicing or promoting, they're coming out with a bang.
This is absolutely crazy. I don't even know what to think. I can't take it all in right now. It's a lot.
They love me in Oklahoma. What's up, y'all?
We must admit it was fun tracking them all down on the red carpet, but once they hit this stage, it's all business. While the contestants are hesitant to admit it, people close to them will tell you it's getting tense.
Definitely the stakes are getting higher as it gets closer to the end. These kids, you know, they're more, I notice every week they're more and more concerned about their song, they're more and more concerned about their arrangement, about what they want on their tracks. They have much more of a say. It's definitely getting a little competitive now, and I'm loving it.
They're getting pretty excited because one of them is going to be, this time next year, will be, multi-millionaire. That's true.
Warwick says an average of 20 million people run to their phones after watching through these cameras. But in addition to the people sitting at home, there are also 600 people in this room cheering them on. And of course, we can't do a story on American Idol without talking about that famous judge that sits in this seat right here. So what is Simon really like?
He's very honest, and he tells you what he feels, and he's not like very politically correct like we are over here in the States, but you know, that's why everybody watches the show, because they want to hear what he has to say.
Simon, I call him Simon, Cal.
He's a little less brutal off stage, but you know, he's an honest guy. He tells exactly what he thinks. He is many times tactless, and I think a little bit too harsh in light of what each of these young people are trying to do in front of so many people every night.
He really is a softie. He loves those kids.
Well, as you can see, everyone has their own opinion, but I wanted to find out for myself. Say hi to your fans in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I don't have any fans.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
What would you say? I mean, everybody said, oh, he's such a nice guy, and I caught you taking a picture with a little girl.
I'm just a softie.
He may think he's a softie, but once we hear this,
Bring it on.
softie goes bye-bye.
It's a tough show, this. We've never said it's easy. It's about raising the bar.
And there's no doubt that bar will get higher every week because everyone knows only one contestant is coming out on top. And there you have it. Now, of course, all of us can't sit right here in Simon's seat and be a judge, but all of us will have a stake in who will be the next American Idol. Shara and Darren, back to you.
Taking your song requests. It's the new sound of 92.1 KISS FM.
Meet Lunchbox, a Tulsa radio personality with an unusual name, but a crazy schedule that's not uncommon for many of us these days.
What'd you say, Lunchbox?
I said just so sticky.
In addition to his early morning radio gig, he also works another job and goes to school. Lunchbox admits he's hit the road half asleep more than a few times.
I do it quite a bit, actually. I go out of town a lot, go to Oklahoma City, and I get stuck in a lot of opportunities and stuff where I end up driving for, you know, I've been up, I end up being up for at least 24 hours or so.
Still, Lunchbox considers himself a good, safe driver, and so does David Hayes. Hayes is a local pizza delivery driver who also works another job and plays in a band. While sleep is not high on his priority list, driving is.
We go on the road a lot, and so, you know, you play somewhere and then you got to drive back home after the show.
So we decided to put these two self-described, habitually tired drivers to the test with the help of Tulsa's traffic safety officer, Craig Murray. He designed a closed driving course to test their turning ability and reaction time.
We're going to do the figure eight. Right.
I made it!
The first time around the course, the well-rested drivers had no problems. But how would they do 24 hours and no sleep later?
Dude, I'm pretty freaking tired right now.
After staying awake all night and all day for our driving test, both Lunchbox and David admit being beat, but on edge knowing what's ahead.
I'm feeling okay. I mean, I felt better yesterday, but I'm feeling all right now.
But as David took to the course, his exhaustion was evident.
Right.
Oh, that was a close one.
This run, he barely misses the cones because of slowed reaction times, and his turns are slower and much wider.
When I was taking the figure eight turns and stuff like that, it was harder to focus my eyes.
Lunchbox says the course ate him up this time. The cones didn't stand a chance against his sleepy, slowed reaction.
Left.
I had to be more cautious of what I was doing, and in order to do that, I slowed down a bit.
With people out there driving drowsy who don't know what's going on around them like these guys did, it can be very scary. It can slip up on them at any time. They can close their eyes for a second, bam, they're off in a ditch, they're off in a gully, or they're over an embankment of a bridge, or they've hit someone.
Here's why. Experts say drowsiness induces tunnel vision while driving, leads to a loss of alertness, and slows down reaction time substantially. Both David and Lunchbox learned from this little experiment it's best to rest before hitting the road.
If this were like on a highway or something, I wouldn't stand a chance. I'd be swerving off the road right now.
Now they believe what some safety experts have said for years. There are two kinds of drowsy drivers on the road. You and the other guy, and both can kill you.
When the lights go out at the Brady Theater, the spirits take over.
It is going crazy.
Mysterious images are caught on tape.
I just saw something pass through there.
The common thing is people think that there's somebody behind them.
Had something like touch my ear.
I'm feeling prickly feelings on my arm.
I can feel it pushing on my shoulder.
And strange noises echo through the theater.
I'll be cleaning toilets, doors will just slam while I'm in there cleaning.
The The Brady Theater has seen hundreds of entertainers come and go, but some haven't really left.
I was sitting off stage and I looked cross stage to the fly floor up there. And this shadow walked onto the fly floor and stood for a second, then moved down.
Sometimes you can see like where we're standing right now, we'll be on the stage and you can see a shadow run through, like real fast. It's like blink of a second. And you're like, what was that, you know?
Fox 23 News joined forces with a group of paranormal experts to see if the Brady is really haunted.
Let's go!
There are lots of reports of strange activity here at the Brady Theater. People hear noises when no one's around or see strange shadowy figures. But one of the top spots for paranormal activity is where I'm standing right here in the basement, right below the stage.
The basement is pretty spooky. It's, of course, I'd like to get in there with the lights off and all that, make it more of a less contaminated area. But that was pretty freaky.
Digital night shot video cameras are placed in the basement. Listen to what we captured in this empty room. We also placed cameras in other areas of the theater to search out the paranormal. Psychics and scientists work together to unlock the secrets of the Brady.
The psychics give us great leads into where we need to be, but the data is what you can scientifically put forth as true evidence.
These photos show round circular objects that are called orbs, possible energy forms, or ghosts. These anomalies were also captured on digital video.
It's awesome.
Terry French senses we are not alone. A floating orb is exposed in the band room. Also, our equipment picked something up.
25.7.
Team member Eric Smith explains why.
Well, the theory is that ghosts have an energy field, an electromagnetic field, and depending on the reading we get on our meter, the needle will move. It'll also have an audible sound. Some of them have lights.
Also, digital photos show even more. In this picture, something is hovering over Terry French. Things get really strange when we head downstairs.
Not want us to leave. It is going crazy. Whew. Yeah, it's up as high as it'll go.
One of the team members has made contact with a female spirit. The equipment reacts and orbs appear.
It's going again. She's right here.
Moments later, the temperature drops 7 degrees in a matter of seconds. After our night at the Brady, it seems the Grand Old Theater is a great place to catch a concert and possibly ghosts.
Hi, my name is Robert Perkins, photographer for Good Evening Sacramento. I have two questions for you. One, how many of you ever driven up I-5 towards Woodland only to stop and see this sign right here? Second question is how many of you have ever stopped? Well, I wanted to check it out and find out what's up with that.
The museum has been here about 6 years. It opened in August of 1997. This is the largest antique tractor and truck museum in the world. We go back about 100 years as far as the equipment goes. Many of the tractors are from the 1910 to 1930 era. Mr. Hayes was also a lifelong collector, although he actually started at the suggestion of Mr. Heydrich. They were friends, and he got started collecting trucks, and the truck museum is a result of that. This is the heritage of all of us, really. It's not just farmers.